Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach AC. Everyone gather around should be going today. Today's topic is made made Stallion and Klay Thompson break up. They split. What's my thoughts? Well, it's just sad. You know what I'm saying? They split up because of infidelity. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, he ended up cheating on. Made Stallion, like I said, never really felt too good about the situation. Like I said, when you're out there dating, athletes, celebrities, stuff like that, a lot of times it doesn't work itself out. A lot of times, uh, when you're out there dating, a lot of times he might just want to be with Megan just for a good time or not really for a long time. That's kind of like what it seemed to be like in this situation. And you feel for Megan. You know what I mean? I see you may not like her as a person, you may not like her music, but like I said, it just shows the magnitude of when black women trying to go out here and date, or just women in general trying to date. Dating guys who can't keep their can't keep their can't keep their meat inside their pants. They always gotta go out and just go out there and cheat on somebody. You know what I mean? And you can just tell that Megan, she was supportive towards him. 'Cause I remember seeing some pictures of him. I think that was Thanksgiving or something, where she went over his house, or they was trying to make him dinner and stuff. Doing wifey duties without having a ring. And that's why you gotta be very cautious when you're out there dating, when you're all out there, because you're doing all the wife duty, you're not even a wife. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be really conscious, very aware of the kind of energy you putting out there. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of women, like they get hurt, they get burned. You know what I mean? The guy, he's up there just chilling. You know what I mean? You get somebody like maybe Stallion to go out there and I know you go out there and get somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, have a good time with, go trips with, different cruises with, man, you know what I'm saying? That's what thing you see. That's type of indie that you see a lot of brothers do, and they mess some things up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't care if you like her music. I don't care if you like her as a person or not. You gotta give her some. You gotta give her. You gotta feel a little sorry for her. When you put all your eggs out there, and the guy takes the basket itself too. Come on, that's crazy too. And that's why I say it's hard to go out here and date. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. People could say, "Oh, well, he's a celebrity or he's a basketball player." That's what players do. Nah, I mean, there's some guys in there that's faithful. I believe, like LeBron, Steph Curry. And I know you might hear, his wife complaining a lot or voice her concerns a lot, but for the most part, the ones that you see that's together are ones that pretty much been organically together, whether it was in high school or college sweethearts. So, you always got to take that to the caution when you're out there dating, especially with somebody with high status like that, you know. Yeah, though, like I said, I just feel for her. I definitely do feel for Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I was just reading some comments like, hey, they was like, yo, her next album will be fire. You know what I mean? When when women get hurt, when they get burned like that, guess what? She coming with it. She gonna be in that studio dropping some major hits. So it's gonna be fire. I said me personally, I really don't listen to Megan. You know what I'm saying? But hey, who knows? I just know it's gonna be good. Like people were saying, Cardi B and stuff. I don't really watch. I don't really listen to it like that. But hey, hey, I guess for this generation, I guess they all right. But it's all good. Well, yeah, though. What's your thoughts about them splitting up? And why can't men keep they stuff to themselves, or just be faithful. It's easy like that. It's kind of fun, man. Been been married for 5 years, so I ain't really had the urge to go out there and cheat, but you know, That what usually happens when you see a lot of guys in high status. You know, they feel like they still want to keep chasing. They still want that limelight. But you know, it happens. You know, and everybody is on the same accord, and everybody wants the same thing. So it's good that it happened now. Now you have time to recover, heal, and just for the summer. You know, so. It burns, it's gonna sting for a little bit, but guess what? You'll move past it and you'll move forward. She'll move past it and move forward. But you have to make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you comment below how you feel about the situation. Till next time out, Coach JC.